would be a sin to deny that U.S. national state parks are national treasures. But sifting through the list of more than 400 state parks can be daunting. Luckily, we have compiled a list of the top 7 national state parks you must visit. They cater to every activity, from wanderlust to relaxing beside the world's most mesmerizing waterfalls. So, before we get into the list, please like and subscribe. At number 7, we have Adirondack State Park in New York. Did you know that Adirondack Park is America's largest state park, with a total of 6.1 million acres of land? It is larger than Yellowstone and Yosemite combined. Over half of the area is owned by the state of New York, designated as a Forever Wild Preserve, and includes all 46 of the iconic high peaks of the Adirondack Mountains, along with 3,000 lakes and 30,000 miles of river. If that's not convincing enough for you to visit, then don't worry, there are plenty more activities that you can do, including taking a trip to Fort Ticonderoga. This spectacular museum, surrounded by stunning scenery, was a key location during the French and Indian War and the American Revolution. It is a must-see place for history enthusiasts. If you are in the mood to do something more adventurous, then Adirondack has got you covered. There are ski jump towers that are 90 feet and 120 feet tall in the Olympic Jumping Complex, which debuted in 1931. Here, you could have a great time skiing, ziplining, riding gondolas, and taking in the panoramic views from the sky deck, all in one day. So prepare to paddle a canoe or kayak, climb Mount Mossy, or explore the area's 2,000 miles of hiking trails. You'll be spending a while here. Number 6, Pennisula State Park in Wisconsin. Pennisula State Park takes the trophy for state parks that cater to every possible activity you can think of. From hiking, golfing, and beaching to biking and kayaking, this state park doesn't disappoint. This sprawling state park sits on a peninsula of the more prominent peninsula, with a view west over a bay, taken from Cape Cod, and a high overlook with rocky cliffs, sloping away to Lake Michigan's Green Bay. However, the best time to visit is May through October. If you want to witness the beauty of cherry blossoms, the park is open all year round. Now, there's a lot to see here, but we suggest the Eagle Trail for the most thrill. It is a 2-mile hike that begins atop a Dolomite cliff and drops 200 feet through deep forest to Lake Michigan Beach. And guess what? In the shadow of the 250-foot high Niagara escarpment, you'll uncover the ruins of ancient sea caverns. It's even more impressive from a kayak, where you can take in the sights of this UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve while being calmed by the waves. Sounds exciting, right? But that's not all. Pennisula State Park is the perfect spot for a date night. Not every state park has a professional acting troupe and an open-air theatrical stage. Throughout the summer, Northern Sky Theatre presents original works beneath the stars in the forests, a must-see feature for a park to score position in the top 7. Number 5, Kachemak Bay State Park in Alaska. This 400,000-acre park is the place to go if you're seeking wilderness. A fun fact about Kachemak Bay is that there is no vehicle access to much of the park, which helps protect this pristine environment, home to whales, sea lions, moose, and an extensive collection of marine birds. You will need to fly in or travel by boat. But trust us, it is worth it. There are countless possibilities for kayaks, campers, hikers, and backpackers, thanks to the more than 80 miles of trails, 21 campgrounds, and numerous sheltered coves and bays. But if rustic yurts and cabins are not your style, private lodges inside the park are an alternative for travelers who want to experience the park more lavishly. Take a hike to the Grewing Glacier Lake. Laced with snowfields and glaciers, the view will leave you awestruck. The best time to visit is late May through early September, and most of the opportunities for travelers are operative during the summer season. Number 4, Smith Rock State Park in Oregon. For our rock climbing enthusiasts, this one is tailor-made for you. Smith Rock State Park is breathtaking year-round with its towering red rocks, dramatic cliffs, flowing river, and endless views. If you are an adrenaline junkie, the trails are ideal for exhilarating activities like mountain biking, trail running, and slacklining. but mountain climbing still tops the list. One thing not to miss here is Rimrock Trail. This half-mile hike rounds the park's ridge and offers panoramic views from several different perspectives. A children's climbing wall, picnic spaces, and seats with scenic views can be found along the flat, paved walk. To this day, Smith Rock remains the best, safe, adventurous option for families with young kids. Did you know this park is the birthplace of US sport climbing? Watch golden eagles soar above the Crooked River, stocked with river otters, as you try to avoid exhausting your iPhone batteries taking shots of the jagged rock formations sprouting up in this central Oregon high desert region. The best part, the adjacent city of Bend, which has one of the top beer scenes in the country. Number 3. Emerald Bay State Park in California. Another one from California made it to the list. One of Lake Tahoe's most visited sites, Emerald Bay, is well known for a reason. Emerald Bay is distinct in that it is one of the first parks in the state whose underwater shipwrecks are also preserved. It includes the isolated Fennet Island and a wild 30-acre Scandinavian house named Viking Sholm. Bring a picnic and spend the day outside, go swimming, or go kayaking or paddleboarding. Whatever your mood, Emerald Bay has got you covered. There are indoor restrooms, outdoor showers, and first come, first served picnic and grilling areas available all year long. Bonus: it's a beautiful family vacation spot since the beaches are soft and sandy, and the water is shallow and warm. Number 2. Niagara Falls in New York. Yes, an obvious but mandatory choice. Niagara Falls State Park is the nation's oldest state park. It's a rite of passage to get drenched by one of the world's most famous waterfalls up close and personal. But we will have you know that there is so much more you can do at this state park. There is a Maid of the Mist boat tour, and once you're on it, you better hold on for the boat ride experience of your life. The boat has had quite a few famous visitors with recently launched all-electric passenger vessels, including the Princess Diana. Before returning to the US side at Niagara Falls State Park, you'll pass the American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls on the US side, before passing the Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side. Going off the established route and inside the Niagara Gorge's interior is necessary for serious hikers. Only 3 miles from the city centre is Devil's Hole State Park, where you can access the famous path of miles of trails that descend to the Niagara Whirlpool Falls, bordered by rocky outcrops and canyon walls for an incredible up-close picture of nature. The sweet part of this park is seeing the Niagara waterfalls up close. It is definitely a transcendental experience. Number 1, and in the top spot, we have Anza Borrego Desert State Park in California. Picture this. Bright yellow flowers break through the rugged, rocky landscape, extending into the pure blue skies above. Thorny cacti decorated with vivid pink petals, and sand washes brimming with white flowers, purple daisies, and soft green succulent leaves, swirling and twirling in every way. Sounds heavenly, right? That's because it is. If you are in California and want to witness the most beautiful wildflower bloom, we'd suggest you plan a trip between March and April, because that is when the petals open, lasting only a few weeks. But if you are in the mood for a hike to refresh yourself, the perfect time to go is during winter. There are many hiking trails thanks to the 600,000 acres of land the desert encompasses. But the best and most famous is Borrego Palm Canyon Trail. It is a 325-mile loop with a sweet reward at the end. A hidden oasis surrounded by the brightest flowers. And the best part of Anza Borrego is its uncountable campsites with the best facilities. So, if you want to bring your RV, this should be your go-to place in California. Picnic tables, food lockers, bathrooms with coin-operated hot showers, and other amenities are available for campers. The glittering sky of Anza Borrego is one of the darkest sky parts of the world, perfect for stargazers. This is one of the reasons Anza Borrego made it to the number 1 spot on our list. What did you think of our list? Which one of these parks is right for your next vacation? Join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comments. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.